Hey everyone, welcome back. We are continuing on with our Druid playthrough in patch 5. This is our romance with Wyll, and we have just arrived at the Druid camp, so let's load up. We just recruited Wyll at the end of our last session. I'm excited. Let's get started. This will be a good playthrough. We're going to have Wyll, obviously, in our party. We'll have Gale as our wizard, and we will have Lae'zel as our fighter. Our druid will be mostly spec'd towards healing, but we will do some animal shape changing as well. So we're going to be picking up a lot of quests and resolving a bunch as well here in the druid camp. It's sort of a big quest hub, so we're going to be here for a little while tonight. In fact, I don't know, we might not even finish this area before the evening's over. There we go. Alright, we are loaded in the game. Yay! Alright, let's get started. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we have to level up Wyll. We just recruited him. Okay, very, very, very important when we recruit Wyll. We want to give him Agonizing Blast. That is basically the best warlock invocation in my opinion. It adds his charisma bonus, which is really high. You can see he has a 16 charisma. He is very charming. And it adds that bonus to his Eldritch Blast, which is his long range spellcasting attack. So that's fantastic. Also, the other ability we really want to give him is Devil's Sight. It allows him to see in the dark, and we're going to be spending a lot of time, as he says, definitely in caves and dungeons. So we want him to be able to see in the dark. And we're going to customize his spells here. Hex is really good, so we're going to keep it for this spell, but we're going to swap out Arms of Hadar. Just don't get as much use out of it as I do from Burning Hands. So we're going to give him that instead. I do like to set things on fire. Okay. Alright, Wyll, you are looking good. Let's get going.
Again. Swing and swing. Parry. And again.
Alright, we have a bunch of quests to pick up here.
Swing and swing and...
In fact, let's just start by having a nice conversation here with Gex. I'm probably saying his name wrong.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique, having some trouble.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
You are. Alright, let's see. Let's metagame. Alright, are we better at athletics or insight? I chose not to go with the Outlander background. I went with Folk Hero, which means I don't have athletics as a proficiency, but I'm pretty sure I have insight. So let's pick 3. No wonder you're struggling. You've got no balance. Spread your feet farther apart. He's about to fall over. It's kind of sad. Venus, do you want to my lap? Make up your mind. I just had you up here and then you jumped down. Cats, what are you going to do? Alright, so let's see. Wisdom, which is one of our best checks as a druid. And we can add guidance to it. So this should be pretty easy. Oh yeah, we blew that out of the water. We're going to teach you how to fight.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace.
Look, we got approval with everybody for this.
Yes. You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
I bet I won't, because it's a huge weapon. Alright, one last thing, kid. Don't shout your moves out like that. You're giving away your strategy.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin.
Oh,
But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
I'll fix that. Alright, he gave us a ginormous battle axe that we don't want. And I think Wyll is already using one.
One more time.
No, she's using a great axe, which is even better. Now, Wyll has fantastic reputation with one of the vendors we're going to go visit, and we'll sell the weapon over there. And I like to make Wyll carry all my camp supplies because she's so strong and she just doesn't care. There we go. That's enough inventory management for now. Oh, let's throw the scrolls over here for now. There. Alright. Alright, we have a goblin to save. So, let's go do this. F5. Oh, we missed the conversation over here. Alright, we need to talk to Zoru. He's on one of our quests. For the Githyanki Crush. We're looking for Zoru. He saw other Githyanki, and so we want to find out where he saw them.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Whoa. Alright. Hold it, Wyll. I think I'm the diplomat here.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Maybe. Alright, enough. Stand down. I won't tell you again. It's kind of hard to intimidate Wyll when her giant battle axe is like waving, great axe is waving in my face. But we're gonna tell her to stand down.
Chucky. Fine.
Yay, we got approval with Wyll. Alright, tell me where you saw those Githyanki.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side, and I just ran.
I don't blame you.
The map.
Some
Show
stranger
me.
just showed up and stabbed your friend. I would run too. I mean, I would, not my druid. Melissa would run. Alright, thanks for your help, and I am so sorry about Wyll. I swear, someday maybe she'll be friendly.
No hard feelings.
Poor guy. Traumatic.
Gods, deliver me.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Alright, Wyll is going to be upset with us because we talked down to her.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
Subordinate? No, we are partners, and you will treat me with respect.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The teethling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
I can't resist. Did you say teething?
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
It's Faerun. Alright, let's check our insight. Is she lying to us? She might be. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna add our guidance. Oh yeah. Alright, Lae'zel, you are an open book.
Lae'zel's eyes drift downward. Something is off.
Down and to the right. She is lying. Alright, we're not going to use our Illithid Tadpole. This is a good character, and as a druid, she thinks that mind flayers are aberrations against nature, so she's just going to ask her. What do you mean by purification?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
There's something else you want to say. Spit it out.
An infinitude. We are not friends. I will speak when it suits me, and not before.
We are definitely not friends. You are rude. You are the only person in heavy armor, though, so I'm going to keep you in my party. Until, I don't know, I can play a paladin. Alright. Let's go see if we can save Saza.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
The audio glitch at the beginning of that scene has been present since the previous patch, so that first dialogue line that Zaza says is just not there. So, alright, we're going to step between the crossbow and the goblin because we're a big damn hero.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
I assume Wyll will not approve of this, though.
Move.
Alright, I'm not going to intimidate, I'm going to persuade. Shooting me should be easy, right? Go ahead, do it. Oh no, I rolled really bad. But we made it, thanks to all of our bonuses. So, alright, we saved Saza.
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it. Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because it's a sentient being and you're shooting it like a fish in a barrel. She's not target practice, she's a person.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Can't say I understand that. Not sure I want to.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Now, Wyll and Lae'zel disapprove, but Gale believes we did the right thing. Alright, Gale, what do you have to say?
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
We're going to the Yawning Portal this week in my tabletop game. It'll be the second time ever that we have gone, that I have GM'd a game that has gone into Undermountain. And it's been like 20 years, so I'm really excited for us to get in there this week. Alright, so my character is a druid. She's kind of from the Outland area, but she was picked up in Baldur's Gate, and she's not an Outlander. So she knows what the Yawning Portal is. So she's going to ask what the standoff was about. What's the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
Well, then what happened?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again.
60
In a place like the Yawning
tankards.
Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
I feel like back at Baldur's Gate, Gale might have money. 60 tankards on a whim. Crazy. Alright, let's go
Time to
talk to
press
Saza.
ahead.
Oh, we're not gonna let her go. That's for sure.
Oh,
Will you talk to her?
Teeths are all boring. Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
I just saved your life. Can't you be a little thankful?
They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. I ain't scared of some guard. Stick a dozen arrows in me and Priestess Guard'd still patch me up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Booyarg. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Well, this is an interesting... I've never actually, I don't think, had this dialogue with her as a character that wasn't going to rescue her. I usually just leave her there. I don't go back and talk to her. Well, I definitely need to meet this priestess gut, but probably to kill her. And I'm not going to be taking Saza out to a tavern anytime soon, so...
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You already told me what I need to know. Thanks anyway.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Not a chance. Rot in that cage.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids.
Uh-oh.
And your
Another
birds,
dialogue with Lae'zel.
and your dogs.
See?
Forget this goblin priestess. She will not know about purification.
Oh yeah, I am definitely not going to her to cure my tadpole. I'm going to her to kill her. Agreed. Let's find the Githyanki crush.
Of the few things I've found to admire in you, I admire your trust in me most of all.
I doubt it. Out of all of my playthroughs, I've never successfully romanced Lae'zel. Like, I don't know what she wants. I really don't. I've played evil as heck. I've played amazingly good. I have tried to make a beeline for her crush, which you can't really get to yet. Yep, nope, never right. Alright, let's see. We've already talked to her. These are like the tiefling refugees that are hiding out here.
Something's on my mind.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Alright, she'll take a bowl to be polite.
Look, it
Stuff
ain't
looks
much,
terrible.
but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Well, we're gonna put that slop straight in Lae'zel's inventory. Ugh. But it counts as a camp supply, so we'll take it. Camp supplies. All right. Let's talk to Auntie Ethel. This is always a fun conversation.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh, there isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
I'm sure you're a sweet old lady. There's nothing wrong here. Alright, what are you, an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Will that cure something more serious?
Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey?
Well, I have a condition, an unusual condition.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not, I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Tell her, but if she pulls out a pot of oil, run.
What is it, Peckle? What's wrong?
Alright. I've got a mind flare tadpole up here. Can you do anything about that?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help.
No shit.
I've near a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... Yes, I may have something at home.
Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map.
The edge of the forest?
I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
I'll buy you out of healing potions, please.
Hey, bother.
And she gave us a potion of greater healing, which is why I didn't drink it right away. I didn't want to waste it. We don't need it right now. Can we afford them all? Oh, barely. And I don't think we have too much else by way to barter.
Where did I put that old bucket?
We could get rid of some of these scrolls if we're desperate. Let's get rid of one of these for sure. And we know those spells. I think we're... Alright, we'll keep that. Alright, we are very broke.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Pet.
I'm sure. Alright, let's go talk to this vendor. We can't afford to buy anything he has for sale, but we can look at what's available in Drool.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
This forge is barely holding on. Are you a smith?
The best. People came from as far as Neverwinter to buy my swords. Funny how things change when your bloodline becomes a problem. Guess I'll be starting over in Baldur's Gate. I hope people are more open-minded there.
Me too. I'm sorry, dude. Let me see if I can afford anything you have. Oh, let's see. Oh, +1 daggers.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Oh, longsword. A magical quarterstaff. Oh, that short bow.
Or a baker. Or a butcher.
I don't have anybody that wears medium armor, do I? No. Oh man.
Vlaakith's will be done.
780. Alright, Gale, what do you got? It's nowhere near enough to pay for that. Alright, we will see you another time, Damon. After we get some more money. Alright, let's go talk to Barth. We saved him at the gate out front.
I need new pockets to pick.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts.
I'm glad you survived this time.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Oh. Well, excuse me.
I'll talk to the guards in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, we saved her too. Nope.
Damn goblins.
We'll let her finish what she's doing.
Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet, if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again.
He let you in, didn't he? It could have been worse.
Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
I'm guessing that did not go well.
No. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
Poor Liam.
Wound looks clean.
Abandoned by his
What will
friends.
we do for work when we get to the city?
Let's go talk to Arden. If you remember, we saved him at the gate. He was the leader. And he argued with Zevlor out by the gate.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
You could try to be a little friendlier.
Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off.
Wow. Charming. I can see why the locals like you so much, kid.
Them devils ain't local. They're refugees. Fella who runs this place offered them shelter.
And whose home is this exactly?
Druids. And they ain't the friendly type. The only one of them worth a damn was the leader. And he ain't here anymore.
What makes you say they're not friendly?
They're like trees more than they like people.
You got along with their leader, though?
Better than the others. But not well enough to risk my neck for him. We've got a contract to track down some relic. And he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at the contract?
Job's all yours. If you got a death wish.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Alright, just tell me where to find the relic, kid. I'll
It's
take
called
care
the
of it.
Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us.
I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks. I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Alright, maybe he wouldn't make a good companion. Let's go in here. Oh, wait. Did we already get the quest from Zoru? Alright. I think we did. Alright, let's go talk to Kaga first. And then we'll come back to him to report our success. Oh, we already talked to Zoru.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Poor traumatized guy. Alright. Time to go meet the Druids. My peoples! Or my animal friends. Oh, speaking of which. How long does that spell last when I use it?
The waiting's getting to me.
Woohoo! I mean, I'm sure you're interesting, Torin, but I want to talk to your cows.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Oh. Alright then.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
In patch 4, I was able to loot these metallic gloves every time I came through here, and now you can't reach them. And there's nowhere here to jump that you can pick them up. There's no way to get them. I tried fiddling around with Mage Hand and I couldn't get it to work. So that's a bug that's been introduced in the newest patch. Shillelagh!
Very well.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Well, that did not go very well.
We could have taken those guards.
No, you could not
I'd
have.
rather you not get eaten by a bear.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Why are the Druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of Druids who hate us. That's not right.
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child.
Camera problems.
Make sure she comes to no harm.
Alright, she's just a kid. They are overreacting, and I will straighten this out.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
No
Hurry!
problem.
I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
I could try greasing palms. These things over.
I don't think I ever bothered
Because
talking
that
to
went
these two
so
over here.
well last time. Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
She's got a point.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
We're not scared of you.
I need a quick word.
Alright, let's see what's going on with the Druids.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back!
I am a Druid, same as you. Let me pass. Let me pay my respects, please.
Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Nice.
What path lies before me?
Alright, before we go, I have to talk to Volo. I love this conversation. I love Volo, period. I think they make him into a little bit more of a fibber than how I envision him. But that's okay.
You there! Hello!
Hey, Volo!
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
I'm going to give him an exact description, since I passed my check.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
No.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
There was no dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they did call out that name like a war cry. They did.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
Gonna hold my tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Wait, about the conversation earlier, why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Can I talk to the bear?
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
I don't think he's capturing that accurately. Alright. I'm gonna cut past the ritual they're casting. And we're gonna go talk to this druid lady over here.
Speak.
I am looking for a healer. Can you narrow down my search?
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
What were you and the bird talking about?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I am here to defend the grove. I'm not your enemy. And let's add a bonus. Oh, nat 20. All right. Tell me all your secrets, lady.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
sounds like she has to be stopped. How do we do that?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
All right. And we've got more animal friends to talk to. Love being a druid. Hi, Topaz. Oh, did my spell wear off? I guess so.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It's slightly off. Push it a bit to the right.
Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it.
I think like we helped him. Alright, that bear is sleeping. I am not waking up a sleeping bear. Alright, we've got one more down here. Can we make it down that way? We can. Got one more animal to talk to over here, and then we're gonna go talk to Kaga.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
Who are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, even for Master.
I'll save him.
If not over, then through.
Alright, how do we get back up there? I guess this way? Alright, let's go talk to Kaga. If you notice, we haven't camped yet at all this game. If we were trying to romance scale, we would have had to have camped like 3 times to force scenes to happen already.
I thought you were Halsin.
The boar prances about, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsin? You promised me a mate.
Sorry, dude. I am not Halsin. Alright, let's go in here, past the stone door. We'll find Kaga and Wrath and Nettie. This is a big conversation, so I'm going to do a save. About to meet Kaga? I probably spelled that wrong. I don't care. Let's quick get rid of a whole bunch of those saves, because wow. Bear with me, I apologize. Just free up some space so we can tell where we are and what we're doing. It is better to over-quick save than lose your content, trust me. Oh, going back a couple hours is frustrating. And it happens, the game does crash, it is in early access, so... Alright, let's go have our big conversation and see if we can't save this girl.
Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price.
Alright.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Imprison her? She's just a child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The child's in danger. Do something, I beg
will.
you.
I will, Will. I will. Okay. Alright, let's see. We've got a lot of choices that are all based on our druidicness. Yes. Alright. Let's see here. Release her, I'll stay out of trouble. Alright. A seed nobly sown renders the sweetest fruit. Be noble, set her free. Oh, and we got a situational advantage roll. So we must have a really awesome GM. Yay! Alright.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sivasif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin would...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Why does Lae'zel get upset that we saved the girl? Why do we lose rep with her? I get it, she feels like we're wasting time here, but I literally spent 30 seconds saving a kid's life, and I lose reputation with her. I guess this is why I'm never able to successfully romance her, because I just don't know her mindset or what it would take. I just don't. Alright, Gale, what do you have to say?
We just let her run off.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I am glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Alright, Wrath. Let's talk.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Kaga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Kaga seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin Court. Perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task. Stop this damn ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more. Sent into a world gone mad.
If no one's looking for him, I'll find him.
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret. I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Oh no, I won't. There's a lot of art about him on Reddit.
Stay close.
Halsin's a hottie. Alright, let's talk to some rats.
You see a sharp intelligence behind its eyes. Is it a familiar or another druid enjoying their wild shape?
I don't know. I guess we'll let him be.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yeah?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Ooh. Only a monster would threaten a child with a poisonous snake that you barely control.
I know your kind from other circles. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
We lost more rep with Lae'zel. Really, Lae'zel? Alright. There's nothing better than guilt-tripping this woman, alright? She deserves it. Let's shame her. Right, you cast out the guiltless, you shame your order. I mean, these people have nowhere to go, really, and it's pretty terrible.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
Words you have twisted to justify your cruelty.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Well, then I'm gonna go talk to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Wow. Alright. She's a pleasant woman.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh.
Ridiculous. We just let her run.
Oh. Alright, let me, my spell wore off. Oh no! We have to rest to get my spell back.
Yet she failed. That's
All right.
what matters.
Moving in.
I won't talk to the wolf. Alright, let's F5 and save. And I want to go heal that bird. So we're gonna step outside and we're gonna take our first rest. We're gonna go to camp for the first time on these characters. Won't take long, but we can't do it from in here. So I just have to step outside. And I want to get my spells back so I can do more stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go to camp. It's been a long day. We've met all of these companions and picked up all these quests and everything after having crashed out of a Mind Flayer ship. Alright, let's go to camp.
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
Middle of nowhere. Alright. Shadowheart has been waiting at camp for us. Let's see what she's got to say.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
You think Priestess Gut is going to help us? How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitations. I'd end you.
A firm answer. I'd do the same.
Thank you.
We'll need that kind of thinking to make it through all this. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
don't think I've ever had that conversation with her before. Crazy. Do you have anything else to say? Let's hit everybody
What
up.
do you want?
Alright, what do you think of what's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
How do you think we should proceed?
Find a healer, and the sooner the better. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. Oh, there's Ethel. Not that I'm keen to trust her. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us.
Notice she lists every option available to us except going to Lae'zel's creche. And what will you do if we actually get rid of them, huh?
We go our separate ways, of course. What else? The ties that bind would be well and truly severed.
Oh, I thought we'd be pen pals.
We were brought together by circumstance. Besides, I have my own people in Baldur's Gate. And before you ask, no. I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting, or anything else.
Well, you're keeping secrets.
You pry too much. Any further and you'll regret it. Understand?
That sounded like a threat.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. I don't think I need to repeat where we stand on that front.
Well, how am I holding up, do you think?
If nothing else, you can at least soak up any arrows that are loosed at us.
Oh, wow.
Pity. You'd started off so well saving my life aboard the Nautiloid. I suppose now I'm seeing the real you.
Oh, wow. She does not like me. Alright, let's pry some more.
There's no
What's
story.
with the box, hmm?
None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Alright, woman of mystery. We'll leave you at camp. Alright, let's go talk to Wyll.
What's up for discussion?
Salutations.
Alright, what should we do next, Wyll?
We sniff out the gobbo leaders and take their heads. And we free the Druid house in while we're at it. If we want these brain bugs removed, he's our man. But failing that, this gift creche sounds promising. If Lae'zel's telling us straight. I know, that's a pretty big if.
Mm-hmm. You're dealing with the goblins. What's your plan?
There's an old saying I just made up. To fell a dragon, you must chop off its head. These goblins are organized. It's no hamhead pulling the strings. We slither through their camp and off their leaders, quick as crickets.
Done. Sounds simple enough.
Yeah, I've tangled with the like before. Thick as planks. Keep smashing, and they'll splinter.
Nice. An unusual name, the Blade of Frontiers.
Living legend in the flesh. Slayer of specters, killer of kobolds. The pride of Baldur's Gate.
Ah! I know of your exploits.
So you know the stories. All true, I might add. Won't be long before they're telling new tales. Mind flayers, flying ships, dragon attacks. The legend grows.
It does. So your eye's a little unusual. What happened?
Now, I always save the best stories for my closest friends and my cruelest enemies. Get to be one of those, and I'll spill the whole jug. Hmm? You get that, right? Spill the whole jug? I guess I'll toss that one in the heap.
Sorry, Wyll. Let's talk about something else.
I'm all ears.
We could turn at any moment. How are you in such a good mood?
I reckon I could mutter and mope about till the brain bug takes me. But the truth is, I feel fine. Better than fine. And I've no plans to stop fighting the good fight.
Good for you, Wyll. Alright, let's go talk to Gale.
How can I help?
Well, tell me a little bit about yourself, Gale.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exception. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
That dialogue has started clipping at the last patch, patch 5. I don't know why, but the audio clips off there now. It did not used to. Alright, go on.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Oh, well, I'm not gonna use the tadpole to read his mind. Alright, well that's all he has to say, not much. Itchy nose. Alright. Let's see. We've got Astarion over here.
What do you need now?
He also does not seem friendly. He's so friendly with my evil characters. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
I'm sure it is. Oh, well, what's your priority right now?
And clearly the tadpole. If we can't understand it, we'll never control it.
Alright, and that's all he's got to say. And... Alright, Lae'zel. What do we got?
Great talent or not, no druid can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Give no credence to such fantasy.
Are you sure the creche is our only cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. To all questions, the Kalir Library harbors answers. A gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Well, that kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
She's very proud. How do you know so much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Alright, what do you suggest we do next?
We follow the road west to the mountain pass. There will be a creche nearby. Then we may be rid of our parasites.
And what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
That sounds awful. Alright, we are gonna find a cure. Not gonna let that happen.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Alright, I'm gonna drop out of that conversation. And we gained approval with her twice, so make up for some of the other conversations, so maybe she won't leave our party. Alright, that was everybody. Alright, let's rest and get our spells back. Alright, auto select. We're just going to use one of our supply packs. Oh, and Astarion is going off to stalk and hunt in the night. Alright, we're going to be back at the Druid camp now. We're going to go back inside and talk to healer Nettie and see if she can help us with our tadpole problem.
Come, boy. It's all right.
Alright. I can't resist, though. I gotta talk to the wolf. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Who's been pestering you? I'll teach them a lesson. I know. Yeah.
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Alright then. Have it your own way, Mr. Wolf. I tried to be friendly. Alright, before we get into this dialogue, we want to cast a spell.
Did a number on you, didn't they?
It's a ranged healing spell. And we're going to heal this wounded bird.
Take Kuro.
Gonna start a conversation off the right way.
She's never looked better. I'm impressed. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I've got a mind flayer tadpole up here.
A tadpole?
Mm-hmm.
A mind flayer tadpole?
Yeah, worm its way around up in there. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come.
Thanks.
Follow me.
Okay.
I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Alright, we're gonna F5. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but we're F5ing.
Can't slow down. Head on in.
Alright, Nettie. I'm so glad I found a helpful druid.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
The drow and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things.
I don't know why the lights go out in this scene.
We
I'm
have
sure they'll
options.
fix it, but it gets real dark here just for a minute. And it has the last few times I've done this scene, so I think it's a patch 5 problem. Thank you. I will take any cure that will help me get rid of this thing.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Nothing strange. I want the tadpole out. Can you do that?
Nothing? You sure?
I mean, nothing important. I just want the tadpole out.
All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please.
Alright, I'm going to hold out my arm. Ow.
There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first.
My legs? What kind of cure is this?
I'm sorry. Maybe Master Halsin could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illithid tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth,
The poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
You poisoned me.
Please, try to relax. This doesn't have to be hard.
Alright, I'm gonna grab that branch, and I'm gonna see if I can identify it. I've never done this before in this conversation. Oh, and I have a situational advantage. I have nature proficiency because I took the folk hero background, or it might just be because I'm a druid. Alright, let's take guidance as well. So, I mean, I hope we don't fail this check. There we go. Alright, can't wait to see what happens. I'm going to grab the branch and see if I can identify it.
It's too late. It's already in your system.
Not many thorns have such unique poison. It has to be Kalimvor's kiss, a plant from the Dale lands. There is a cure, but try as you might, you can't recall
Aww.
it.
Give me the antidote. I know you have one.
I won't. I can't.
Let's see. Let's do the druid history answer. I'm going to try to recall the tenets of her order. No druid can support this. I'm going to think of an argument that's going to save us. Alright, we got our situational advantage, which I think is just because we're a druid. I don't normally have this advantage in this conversation, so it's got to be that I'm a druid, right? Oh no! No! Oh, we failed. Do we have inspiration? No, we don't.
I understand you're angry, I really do. But I won't let you endanger these people.
Alright, let's see. I don't know shit about Arcana. Alright. Let's try a medicine check. No, wait. Well, it makes more sense in character. I know that's not good for my stats. I'm pretty sure my deception would be better, but let's do what our character would do. Let's try medicine. I'm not showing any symptoms. It's been days. I think my tadpole is dormant. Oh. Whew.
Gods above. It's a risk, but maybe you deserve a chance. All right. Master Halson did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too. Now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. Swear to me you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Well, I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. And here's the antidote. Do not mix those two up.
Then why don't you put them in more distinctive bottles?
I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection.
Oh, they
And
are quite
suddenly
different.
there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Alright, you must have learned something when you studied the mind flayers.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flames. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
You think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halson heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there,
he didn't make it back.
Now, well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, 10 people have asked me to go find this guy, so I'm probably gonna go do that.
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite.
That's a pretty big assumption. I've been in combat with a couple of their people already.
We can discover what he learned, and perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'm gonna find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there.
I've already talked to them.
All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Oh, we've got 2 dialogues waiting for us. Alright, Gale, what do you got to say? After I F5.
Can't believe she poisoned you. Tried to put you down like a dying dog without so much as a whisper of consent.
I mean, to be fair, she thought she was protecting the Grove. She thought she was doing the right thing.
Right? She had no right. How dare she snuff out life with as much thought as snuffing out a bloody candle?
He seems upset. It's alright. I'm fine. I survived.
I know you are, and yet, a few moments more, a few different words spoken. But you handled it. You handled it well. As for myself, I could quite do with a tumbler full of water-deep whiskey. Anyway, we live. For the moment. How about we go find that chap Halsin, little Miss Poison Ivy mentioned. With a bit of luck, he has the means to offer us a cure, rather than a coffin.
Sounds good. Alright, Lae'zel. Tell me how this cure with Halsin is not going to be as awesome as whatever you've got at the crush.
Poison? Never. Oh. I shall slit my own throat if it comes to that.
Either way, death is better than being a mind flayer.
Yes. I will have a warrior's death. If not at the hands of my opponents, then at my own. Now let us make haste to a crash. Neither Nettie nor Halsin holds the cure we seek.
Alright. We've got a couple more things to do at the Druid camp, including a fight.
Can I go?
That might be worth a note.
But first, we've got a song. A few years back, I ran a D&D campaign, and we created the world together as a party, the players and I, using the Dawn of Worlds system. And they ended up deciding they wanted to explore their world afterwards as a bardic troupe. And that is the only time in any D&D campaign I have ever sung as an NPC or a PC. And it was a Minotaur singing.
Another step forward.
Oh, look at all this leveling up we've got to do. Alright, Alindra, level it up. Alright, so we probably shouldn't metagame this too much. We know we're going to the Underdark, but clearly she's not really probably a druid familiar with the Underdark. Let's see, mountains, grassland. Gain invisibility, which turns a creature invisible, and pass without trace. Ooh. Forests. Increases my armor class. And it gives me a whole person. silence, immunity to thunder damage. Alright, well. I think it should either be forest or grassland, just based on how I'm dressed. Does bark skin require concentration? Alright, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna go to D&D Beyond and check out the 5e rules. I don't know if bark skin does. Does bark skin require concentration? It does. Alright, well, then we're not gonna go with that. Oh. Mirror Image, which improves our armor class. Misty Step, which I love. Okay, we're going to take Coast, and we're going to get Misty Step. Alright, let's change our spells here. Alright, let's see. Where are we going to be going here soon? I don't want Flaming Sphere. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got some stuff here to pick. Moonbeam. Radiant damage. If I were like a worshipper of a lost ray, I would totally do that. Alright, Lesser Restoration's good. I really like Misty Step though, and we just picked that. Pass Without Trace is useful. Enhanceability is amazing. Dark Vision's important, but Gale can pick that up. Alright, Bark Skin we know requires concentration. Let's go with... such a tough choice. Enhanceability. Yeah. Alright, Misty Step, Enhanceability, and Speak with Animals. Alright. We are all customized and ready to go. Accept. Alright, Gale. Alright, let's see. Shatter is really awesome. Misty Step is really awesome. Web is good. Oh, too many good spells. But he needs Dark Vision. Alright. Shatter is so good. It's such a good AoE. But mobility is important. And the webbing is flammable and slows down enemies. Alright. 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 I know I'll regret it later. Alright. Let's see. Mage armor. We want our web. We definitely need our dark vision. Don't need Featherfall yet. We'll stick with sleep. And Witch Bolt. Fog. I build them different every time. I can't make up my mind. Alright, Lae'zel. Alright, Rally never seems to work, so we're going to get rid of it. We could do Disarming Attack, Trip Attack, or Riposte. We're going to try Disarming Attack. I'm going to go with Battle Master. I'm not going to pick up Eldritch Knight. And the reason is I think those spells are intelligence based, and if you look over here, Lae'zel's stupid. We could get her a headband of intellect, but I'm not going to waste it on Lae'zel. So she's a fighter. She's not supposed to be smart. Alright, Wyll. Alright, for you, Misty Step is incredibly awesome. But nobody else is taking it. I'm going to give you Shatter. Alright, I think we're good. Awesome. All right. I need my speak with animals. Is it on? It is not.
Amicus animalis.
There we go. Alright, before we talk here to this bard, let's talk to her audience.
It hurts! It hurts!
Please, make it stop!
Slow down. What's wrong?
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
It is quite a racket. You could spare your ears by leaving.
We can't. Our brains are melting.
Karina, drag me away. The big one is right. We should go before it's too late.
With my last strength, I will save us both. Away! Away!
Oh, I love them. Alright, let's help Elfira write her song.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
What's the tune you're singing?
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Oh, I could be so mean here. I've never had this dialogue option before, I don't think. Alright, the animals agreed. Why else do you think they left? Oh, man. I can't do it. My Druid's supposed to be a nice character. Alright, I'll ask her if she's alright. She seems upset, like she's on the verge of crying.
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Maybe I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
Oh, I don't know how to play. Alright, so what's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her. Dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of
She
mine
looks excited.
will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Alright, keep going. What would your teacher say if she was here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
Alright, well then that's what your song should say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Music performances in video games like this just seem a little strange to me. Reminds me of Phantasy Star Online. My character's digging it. I never realized those, I think, are like jester's bells on like the collar she's wearing. Oh, there's the Idol of Sylvanus, where they're doing their ritual. Yeah, those are definitely bells. Oh, we clapped!
Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. Cry as much as you need.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I noticed she said gnolls, not goblins. Like they were attacked by a completely different group. That sounds really terrible. I am so sorry.
It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
No problem.
Smile and pain will fade away.
For the sake of squirrel kind everywhere. Alright, we're gonna have a big fight over here. So we're gonna save. Because we know sometimes fights don't go the way we want them to go. Before Harpy fight. Alright, we are missing a few spell slots and such. Mostly just myself from talking to animals. Alright, so let's do a quick camp. Make sure we haven't heard that music yet. I don't think we have, so let's camp. Oh!
My, what manner of place is this? A patch of ground to call home. Some rest for the wicked, after all. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that?
Oh, hey, Enigma.
Love was that? They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
I was able to talk to those animals earlier because I have a spell as a druid where I can talk to animals. So I cast a spell on myself first, and then I can have a conversation with them. So it's not the Mind Flare tadpole, it's just a spell that I have because I'm a druid. Although you can use the spell with a scroll, like if you're a wizard, or another caster. Alright, am I talking to the mouse or the cat here?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. Yes, this encampment is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
I like how everyone else is just sitting around waiting for me to resolve this situation.
There, middle of somewhere.
Can you be more specific?
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Alright. Are all these theatrics leading somewhere?
Are you not entertained? Well,
I don't trust
far
you.
be it from me to disappoint.
There we go. Now we see him for who he is.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Holler in hells. You're a Cambion.
And so much more. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
And what makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head?
How does everybody
One
know?
skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
I can fix it all, like Thanos. Alright. I will do anything to get rid of this tadpole.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Oh.
I prefer it when my clients put up a fight.
Oh no.
Only to realize victory was never an option. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Alright, if I want to take this deal, how do I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain.
Take it right now.
All those
Have it.
pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they?
No.
One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
I've never picked that dialogue before. I didn't realize I was going to get some negative reactions to it, but that's okay. Alright, now we're going to have dialogues with everybody.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
He's a devil. We should not trust him. Simple as that.
No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
I'm not going to change my mind. We can't trust Raphael. He's a devil. A Cambion.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
I'm glad I made the right decision. However, I detect a note of admiration in your voice, and it kind of disturbs me.
I respect his craft. As should you. Watch out for that devil.
Yes, ma'am.
The devil with the silver tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Spare me the parables. I have no intention of bargaining with Raphael.
That's because you still have hope, but when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Gale, what do you think?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? A Cambion came courting us.
You have a strange idea of courtship.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
But what is it the devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. But I
Duh.
suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil deal's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. Raphael is a Cambion, which makes him part human, and what is human is fallible.
Gale, you're human and I'm half human. How do you propose we beat the devil at his own game?
By figuring out his true intentions. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away.
Yes.
What if the tadpole is what he really wants instead of the customary price that is our souls? If I'm right, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
All right, Astarion, what do you think?
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
He's not. We still have options.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait, nonsense. He's playing with us. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
All right, so what do we do then?
We keep hunting for answers. What other choice do we have? This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
All right, last but not least, Lae'zel.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not?
Oh yeah, I was there.
Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Well, why were the knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase. To penetrate the hells, this is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Alright. Time to rest. Uneventful. Our GM has not rolled an encounter while we sleep. Alright, we've got a big fight over here. Let's go take care of business. Oh, I hear strange music.
Just a step.
Come on, guys, hustle.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Do I have resistance? No, I do not. Resistance would have been a nice spell to have right about now.
Very well.
Here we go.
Shh. Listen.
Oh no, I'm not listening, kid. You shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I don't hear anything. Come back to shore.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
No, Murkon, no!
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
No.
What happened?
Okay, so these harpies are singing and luring us, and when they lure us, we lose control. Okay. Oh no, I'm having this camera bug. I've had this on this fight twice. Please tell me it's not happening again. It is. This fight made me so motion sick the other night because I couldn't stop the camera from doing this bizarre panning thing that it is doing right now. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're gonna go back to our save because I can't handle that. Like, that is ridiculously terrible. And you're trying to click spells and try to click on the enemy, and whew, it's bad. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Anxious Peach. Yeah, this camera bug lasted like the whole fight for me the other night, and I just had to stop. And I was like, this is gonna make me sick. This is a really tough fight sometimes. Oh, I did not know that, Killa. And I have been trying to host people, and people have it set up so you can't host them. I don't know where that is. Is that in my Twitch? This is the harpies. Down by the beach, down by the druids. We're gonna go save Murkon, the little tiefling boy, but the camera in this fight seems to bug out where it just kind of rotates between characters and it doesn't stop moving. You can't, like, even if you zoom way out, you like the camera just sort of slingshots back to the next character in line. It's really weird. So I thought it was a one-off thing, but this is the second time it's happened to me now, so I apologize for the reload, but we are back in business, and let's hope it doesn't happen again, because it was a really intolerable glitch.
Singing?
It's beautiful.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Moving ahead.
Shh. Listen.
I'm not going to listen.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
Alright, come back to shore, kid.
No, no. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
I didn't have this problem until the most recent patch, so I don't know if this is a new bug or an existing one that I had lucked out and hadn't encountered till the other day.
Fine once I get there.
Alright, let's see how the camera turned out.
I will have your head, Harpy.
Okay, right now the camera seems fine. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we've taken a little bit of damage on Wyll and Lae'zel. They are both... He's lured, she is not. Do I have silence? I do not. Alright, she is right in front of me. We're just gonna shillelagh. Shillelagh!
Cantote!
Alright, Wyll is not under my control because he's lured by the spell. Lae'zel, however, missed. Alright, let's use your action surge and try again. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we almost have this harpy dead. Oh, Gale, where are you going? Oh, no. To his death if those harpies have anything to say about it. Oh, goodness. Thank goodness they flew away. Oh. He doesn't have his mage armor on. Why do I always forget his mage armor? I should do that as soon as we leave camp. Oh, there's the camera. Oh, do you see? Do you see what it's doing? Oh my god, stop it. Alright, she's not under my control, he's not under my control, and she's not under my control. So I wonder if that's what the problem is?
What happened?
Yeah, mage armor is really, really freaking important. And he's not under my control. I can't put it on him. He's gonna die.
What now? I see you now. I'll make you pay.
Head, Harpy.
Woo! Now, we made one mistake. And we've had some bad rolls. This is not going well at all. Sometimes this fight goes really smoothly. Alright, he's lured. She's lured. They did in the last patch, in the notes, you'll see that they made this fight far more difficult because the song, like they sing it more often, and everybody's lured all the damn time now. This fight was not as hard last patch, but Alright, Lae'zel, you are not under my control either. I don't know why they don't just skip over them, I can't do anything with them that turn.
Monster, I'll make you pay.
Alright, mage armor. Healing potion. The only thing I have to do this whole round. Yeah, they increase the difficulty of the fight quite a bit.
I will have.
I think we're looking at a TPK. Alright. Do I want to put on the armor or do I want to do some damage? One of these is almost dead. Let's just kill it. 42%. Dex save. Constitution save. Can I get them both? Nope. Oh, 1 hit point left.
Victory awaits.
It's waste Lae'zel's turn on 1 hit point. $14. Alright, Lae'zel, drink a potion. Alright, where are our other harpies? That was way up there. I'm the only one in range. Let's magic missile the heck out of her.
Tormentor.
Boom! I took over half her hit points. Nice. Good job, Gale. And she kills Gale. Alright. Yeah. This is gonna be a TPK. Alright. Can someone stop that camera? Oh my god, that is so nauseating. That is really awful. That is really crazy. Alright, so he's lured, and she's lured, and he's dead, and that's why. We can't do anything this entire round, and instead of skipping our turn, they're gonna make the camera bounce around.
Damn monster, I'll make you pay.
I will have your head, Harpy.
I don't think so. Is anybody still up? I mean, there's no point. Alright, we're gonna load the autosave. I'm gonna take like a 1 minute AFK here. I need some real quick. I will be right back. Alright guys, that fight made me need some Tums, so. Alright, we are all good. Let's go back. This time, let's remember to put our mage armor on. And in fact, let's... I don't think we need to waste a scroll on it though. Yeah. Alright, let's go try this fight again. One more time. I hate to call it a night on a down note. I don't want to be a downer. Let's see if we can't get this fight.
Beautiful.
Now, if I had my cleric, I would totally be using resistance to try to help us. And if Gale had silence, that would be really awesome too, but he doesn't, so we are kind of SOL on this. Alright, I'm gonna skip this dialogue. Lickety split.
Listen.
No, kid. I'm not listening.
Don't you hear it?
Mm-mm.
It's so peaceful.
Come back to shore, kid.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
I don't think so. Ah, 2 people lured already. No! This is bad as psionic. Stop controlling my people.
What happened?
Damned monster. I'll make
Oh
you
my
pay
god!
now for what you are.
Stop killing my healer, people! Alright. Alright, Gale is not lured. Alright, we need to break some concentrations going on here. Can you magic missile these guys from where you are? One there. Nope. I was hoping to free some people from some concentration problem, or from the luring spell. Alright, she is not lured, so we can use Lazelle. Where is she at here? She's pretty far back, and there is one right here in her face. There's nothing to disarm. We're not going to frighten it away, I doubt it. But let's try. Let's try a menacing attack. Can't hurt. And we missed. It's a tough fight. Let's use our action surge right away. There we go.
A tale for the ages.
Now, Gale, your turn was already over. And unfortunately, I don't control my healer, so I can't heal her or do anything with her. Oh, Murkon, where are you going, kid?
What happened?
Oh, now you wake up. Now that your turn is over? Come on, Arlindra. Alright, Wyll. Let's see here. Chug a potion. Alright, so far, well, it has been attacking you. Do I want to... Let's throw on the armor, because we're having a hard time in this fight. Oh my god, they're gonna kill my healer again. Oh, this camera. Why? Why? He's not lured. I'm in control of him. Why is it doing this? Oh my god. I can't even look at the screen. It's terrible. somehow I have to be able to cast spells with him with this screen doing what it's doing. Ah, oh my god, this is terrible. This is early access, so I guess we should expect it, but this fight was working perfectly fine before this patch. Ah, my god. This is ridiculous. I can't even get my magic missiles on the enemy. Because the camera, without me touching it, the camera is just bouncing around. Terrible bug. Really, really needs fixed before I like vomit. Come on, I just want magic missile.
Torment.
That is horrible. Like ridiculously awful. Cell is lured. And I have no control of my healer, who's gonna die this round. I haven't had control of her at all the entire fight.
Damn monster. I'll make you pay.
Okay, well, let's see if we can recover this. Alright, this harpy is over there. Can you reach her with your... Yes. Alright, Eldritch Blast! Good. Concentration broken by death. Okay, Will. Save the day. We got one harpy left. It's all because we had mage armor. Ah!
I am fury. I am death.
Okay. Is it... She is not lured. There's no reason I can't have the camera on her.
Time to strike.
Alright, she can't make it up there in time. There's no way. And now the camera won't let us move over towards the harpy. Ridiculous. There we go. 30%. I should have had her pick up the healer. Alright, Murkon's running off. I guess that's smart. Alright, Will, you have a better ranged attack than Lae'zel. Let's hope you can hit one of these. I can't see them, so we'll just click on their icon and hope it works. There we go.
I see you now for what you are.
Concentration broken. Let's give them a dexterity problem.
Maledictus.
Oh, they're flying away. Control of who? I'm sorry, I missed that. Gale or Will? I don't have control of Murkon at all. He just does whatever he wants. And I'm losing control of my other party members pretty often. Alright, let's see. Where are you at, Gale?
I speak, they burn.
He's not lured right now.
Torment.
I will have your head, Harpy.
Alright, Lae'zel. Go help the healer. Oh, you're out of movement? Really? What's Murkon gonna do? He's running really far away. He has bugged out on me before too, to where you can't talk to him sometimes after the fight, so that's happened lately as of this patch as well, so I'm hoping we don't have to do this fight again. Alright, Wyll, go save the healer. Someone needs to. Movement is not enough movement. What is going on? It's because of the water? Are you serious? There we go. Oh! I have not had access to my healer this entire fight. That is ridiculous. Stupid luring song. Alright.
Tormento.
Kill those harpies. Come on. Alright, Lazal. Get a hustle on. Can you not get up there? I can't believe the water slows everyone down this much. It's just water. Like, ankle deep. No other path up there. I don't know why I bothered. I really don't. Like, let's just keep the main character dead the entire fight. That will be really fun. Alright, where's this other fucking harpy? She's got 3 left. 17 left.
Tormento.
There we go. Alright, Lazelle. There's no movement left and can't do a damn thing. Very useful, Lazelle. Sweet. She's been totally useless this fight. Almost as useless as the healer. Like, if you don't get it this time, I'm leaving you for dead, girl. Too far. Fly past all my other characters just to kill the healer. Every single round of the fight. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. If this were being run in a tabletop game by the GM, I'd be looking at the GM going, do you have a problem with me? Do I need to, like, leave your campaign? Ignore everybody else and just attack the hell out of the healer, who's like on the other side of the map and who hasn't done anything the whole fight. Terrible AI, makes no sense.
I will ascend.
Just kind of overthinking this fight and just over it. I've probably done this fight like 24 times. And it definitely, I think, has gotten a lot worse this last patch. Alright. She can't do a damn thing. Let's go waste another turn bringing up the healer for no damn reason. No, they don't want me to heal, and they don't want me to have fun in this fight. I mean, that is my main character. What kind of jerk-off thinks that's fun? Bad GM. You need to be a more positive-centric GM. To ask yourselves, will my players think this is fun? And the answer is no. No, they will not. My character died. I couldn't get down to her in time. That's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. This is probably the first time in like a month I've had to use the scroll of Revivify. Oh, the sight. Alright, everybody back off. You're in the way of this Wyll.
Action, not reaction.
Out of sight. Are you saying I'm not going to be able to res her because she's stuck behind some stupid rock? Alright. Alright, Wyll, get over here. Get over here. And you res my healer. I was about to have a flip out.
Repositioning.
Fucking ridiculous. Well, I've got all my healing slots, so I might as well heal myself. Since I didn't get to use a single one during the whole fight. And I wasted like half my healing potions in the party because it's the only way they could get any fucking health back. Alright, let's go check with Mercon. I would guesstimate we have a 50-50 chance that turning in the quest is bugged. So, let's go see. Ah, we can talk to him this time. Alright, at least luck is on our side at the moment.
Are they gone?
Yes, they're gone. You alright?
No. Yes, I mean, I don't know.
Take a breath. You're safe.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait,
Good night, Killa. Thanks for stopping by.
She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the loot we get from this fight. Oh, and we have a dialogue with Gale. We get a couple of magic items. This is totally worth
That
it.
scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Sounds like he was quite a handful as a child.
Comes with the territory. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
I mean, if you were a wizard, you would have an ego problem too, right? Alright, what else did you summon?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
Now you're gonna notice someday
One day I'll
when we
catch
get
a
to the
break.
romance situation, I will be friend zoned by Gale, even though I will have an amazing approval rating with him and I have done all of these things he wants me to do in the Druid camp. But because
Was a
I
time I tossed
didn't
with hill
abuse the
giants
rest
without
system
breaking a sweat.
to force
Now
his
a
scenes to
mere
pop up,
werebear could swap me halfway
he
to
won't
arm.
be a romance option for this character.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Alright, that's it for the Druid camp. It is time for us to go deal with the old ruins. And that will be next session.
These teens prove fragile. I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Let's see.
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
Lae'zel's good side. Right.
You were never on my good side.
Alright, well, we picked up all of our quests in the Druid camp and the Tiefling area. We've got the rest of our companions. We've basically got our party set now. What is that symbol above Wyll's head? Oh, the Dark One's blessing. Alright, we are ready to enter the old ruins, but that is quite a long event. There's 2 floors to the dungeon. So we're going to hit that up next week. Next time we play. Anyway, we've got all our quests, and we are all set to go. We've started our romance pretty well with Wyll. We've got a lot of reputation with him, I believe, at this point. Let's take a look. Other than, you know, letting that one goblin go, we've pretty much done everything he would want us to in this situation, and we are still neutral. Still neutral, but once we take care of business, he'll start coming around. Once we start acting like a hero, instead of just talking like one. Alright, so next time, we're going to hit up the old ruins. We will be fighting some bandits and some undead. I look forward to it. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have fun!